Good morning. Welcome to Raise the Barre. I don't know what number this is. Quarantine number, maybe 17, who knows. So today you will need a band and some light weights. I'll be using 3s and 5s. If you don't have a band, don't worry about it. If you don't have weights, just grab a soup can or possibly a chicken broth canister or something along those lines, and we'll have some fun, get some music going. Hopefully keep your music to a point though where you can still hear me so you can hear all the cues, and we'll get started. Let's go ahead and march it out. All right, so really engage your core, belly button to the spine, shoulders down with intention. So pulling and pushing those arms. Good. Big inhale up. And pull those arms down, squeeze those shoulder blades. Beautiful. And up. Linda and I, we planned how we look today. We're both matching. And one more. Inhale. Fill up those lungs, keep those shoulders down, and pull down. Let's push. Squeeze those glutes. Shoulders down. Good. You should be able to see those hands slightly in front of your head. Really feel that resistance. Feel the quicksand today. Who just joined us? Keep going. Oh, good. Arabelle joined. Good. 4, 3, 2. Opposite elbow to knee. So we're pulling. Really engage that core. Keeping the body pretty upright. Exhaling on that pull down. Exhale, exhale. And Lila, good. 4, 3. Let's just take this a little bit wider. So down, down. Shh. Warming up those hip flexors. Good. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna go to butt kickers. Low or high impact. Feet right underneath those hips, pull. This is low. If you're ready, let's take it up. I'm gonna come off my mat. Does not like my bare feet. Shoulders down. If you want, bring those arms up above your head. A little bit more cardiovascular. Good. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. 4, 3, 2. Let's do the same thing with high knees. Low impact, knee drive. So it's just a squat and a drive. Feet hip width apart. Good. When you're ready, take it up a notch. High knees. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Good options. Keep going. Beautiful. Can we get those legs a little faster? Even in the low impact. Beautiful. 4, 3, into side lunge here. 2, drive, 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 and 1. Widen. We're gonna stretch. Center, plie, side, center. Bend, straighten one leg. Bend both, straighten the other. Opening up the inside of the legs. Good. Try to keep the head and chest out just a little bit. Good. And 2 more. 1 each side. Hold it in the center. This is wide. Your feet are turned out 10 and 2. My mat keeps twisting. So you're hinged slightly forwards right now. Good. Opening everything up. Let's lift up the left heel. Make it smaller. Make it slower. Down. Down. Good. And let's switch. Right heel up. Push. You're really trying to break through the floor. 3, 2, 1. Reach those arms up overhead and slightly hinge forward. Push. Good, bring the shoulders down. Knees are tracking over those feet. Slight hinge in the waist. Flat back, bring that belly button up to the spine. 8, 7, 4, 2, heel toe, the feet together but stay low. Chair pose. Pull the shoulders down. If you want, you can cross your arms, you can go into prayer position, or reach those arms up. Sit back. Wiggle your toes, shoulders come down. Good. Feet are hip width apart. Go 1 inch lower. Feel that in the glutes. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that up. Quick shake break. Widen the stance just a little bit. You can open those toes up to 10 and 2. Hinge down, little squat hops. Or just come up on the toes and down. You don't have to do the hop. But warming up the feet. Good. Really engage that core, belly button into that spine. Squeeze those glutes back to the back wall. Shoulders are rolled back and down. 4, 3, 2, back to high knees. So it's low impact. Or run it out as fast as you can. Let's hear that breathing. Good, driving those knees up. Good, 4, 3, 2, go to that glute kick, down, pull. Let's pull those arms if you're low impact. Pulling back. Or butt kickers, arms out in front or up above. Good. 4, 3, can we go a little faster? And 1, just knee drives. Hold it here, keep going. Good, Jill, keep going. In a second, we're gonna grab the bands and do some lateral walks. All right, 4, just trying to get that heart rate down a little bit. Shoulders down. And 1, grab that band if you have it. We're gonna place it around our ankles today to start. We're gonna be coming back to the band quite a bit. All right. We wanna start with some tension on that band. Feet are gonna be parallel, so no turnout yet. Just straight ahead. Let's hinge those hips back. We're in that nice seated position, nice squatted position. Walk 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping tension on the band the whole time. Sitting back. Can we get 1 more inch lower? Let's go back to the left. 4, sit 1 lower. Try to keep the head level, like you have a bar or a piece of plywood on the top of you. Over here. Good, try to take that bounce out. Can we get 1 inch lower? Good job, nice Arabelle. Over, 4, 3, we're just gonna go back and forth 1 more time. Make it count, and over. 3, 2, keep those feet pretty wide, push down. Knees are right over those ankles, right over the feet, tracking over those toes. Sit back 1 inch with those hips. Good, come up on the heels, both of them, balance. Knees still right over the feet. Make sure they don't come in or they're not too far out. Push. Working balance, bring that belly button into the spine. Shoulders back and down. Hold it low. How low can you hold it? How high can you get those heels? 1 more inch lower. I'm shaking, you guys should be shaking. If not, drop 1 more inch. 3, 2, great isometric hold. 1, heels down, squeeze to come up. Let's take that off, shake it out. Let's just do some little heel digs with some punches. Work out some of that lactic acid that just built up. Keep going. We're gonna keep that band come down to the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's come on down to the ground. Into our plank session. All right, can you see me? Yeah. All right, so let's place the band right around your feet, right above the ankles. Sorry, not around the feet, above the ankles. So here are mine. We're gonna come into our high plank. So one option, you're just gonna stay in a low plank. If you're with me, a progression is you're gonna come up into high plank, spreading the feet till you feel a little bit of a tension on that band. Shoulders roll back and down for this perfect high plank. Hips squeezing those glutes. Hips are tucked under, shoulders pulling down. First, what we're gonna do is a plank walk. Down, down, up, up. Key is to try not to rock those hips side to side. With that wider planting of the feet, you'll be more stable. Then we're gonna do 2 plank jacks. Okay, so that's it. Down, down, up, up, plank jack, switch hands. Down, down, up, up. Variations are stay low and walk out the feet, switching the legs. Okay, that's one option. Second option, staying up high, you can walk or jump, but really pull those shoulders down, keep on going. I'm just peeking. Good. 4, let's do 4 more. Good, down, down, up, up. Follow your own pace here. Make sure that when you are doing those plank walks with your hands, you're switching each time. Tucking the hips under. Last one. Good. Jack, jack. All right, we're gonna come over to a side plank. One option, drop that bottom leg. Let's see, where did I go? All right, you can see me. Drop that bottom leg, but pick the hips up so they're reaching up to the ceiling, okay? We're gonna just lift that top leg. Option 2, you're here. It's a very tiny movement with this upper leg. Believe it or not, I am keeping it taut, trying to lift that leg a little higher. Okay, up, up. Good, keep on going. 4, beautiful. 3, 2, 1, hold it here. Let's just lift the hips up. Hips, again, tiny. You can drop that foot if it's too much. Really get your shoulders on top of each other, above that elbow. Get the hips up, working the obliques and the sides. And the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Hold it. Get those hips up as high as you can. Arms stacked on top of each other. And bring that down. Let's switch sides. Just bring it around. All right, so remember option 1, slightly bent leg on the ground. Elbows down into the floor, right underneath your shoulder. Pick those hips up, and let's go up. One side should be easier than the other. This is my easier side. Really making sure the hips or the waist is going way up to the ceiling. Good. Shoulders pulling down your spine. Try to come up onto 2 feet if you can. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna just drop and up, or sorry, up, up with the hips, up, up. That bottom leg can be down on the ground. Nice, Linda. Beautiful. Let's do 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold it, and bring that on down. Good. Should have felt that in the shoulders, obviously in the waist, glutes, hips, all over the place. Let's come back into our low plank. Bands are still right around or above the ankles, just above them. We're gonna come down into low plank. Elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Pick those knees up if you can. We're gonna try to get the knee to the elbow with this band around our ankles. So we're gonna squeeze and back. You're leaning forward a little bit. Good. Forward. Nice. Switching, alternating legs each time. So your knee is parallel to the ground. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, squeeze those glutes, and 1, feet hip width apart. Make sure you have some tension on the band. Push back into the heels, back, back. Belly button up, shoulders down, head's in alignment with that spine. Make sure you don't have it down here or way up here. Keep it in alignment. 4, 3, hold it in the back, pushing into those heels. Now let's lift up the right leg. Pulse. Pulse is gonna be tiny. 4, 3, let's switch. Flex the foot, straight, supporting leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 1 more time. 2 and 1. Good. Just open up those knees, sit back in child's pose for a second. We are going to get rid of that band. How's everybody feeling? You can't really show me yet. I'm going to get rid of my little thing. All right. Good. All right. And Sandy joined us too. This is good. Let's grab some weights. We're going to start. Let's do some light weights. All right. We're going to do, you can also just start with 1 weight. You don't have to have both. So if you want to start with 1 and have a support by you, perfectly good. Let me just back this up so you can see my feet. All right. So start with 2 weights. If it gets to be too much, have this sturdy surface available for yourself. What we're going to do is come up into releves. You squeeze the heels together. So you're in a first position releve. Heels are together, toes are open. I want you to feel like you're zipped from your heels all the way up through your torso. Roll those shoulders back and down. And we're gonna hold this up here as high as you can. You wear your stilettos. Let's get the arms out. Palms are gonna face up. If you want 2 weights, you can certainly do it. We are gonna pulse down for 2, and then second position, heels for 2. Down for 2, and open. You might feel today, balance might not be quite available. So squeeze and squeeze. Let's add that pulse with the hand. Down, 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 down. If this is too much, you're gonna keep those heels down. Down. Let's get low. Let's make this filled with intention today. You're nice and tall, sliding down the back of the wall. In for 2, only 1 leg. Out for 2. In, out. Good. I'm gonna come back into my high heels. That arm is gonna start getting fatigued. In. Legs start feeling fatigued. Make sure you have that tuck under the hips. Nice, Karen. 2, 1. Hold it here. Get nice and low. Palms. Twist around, face down. Ready? Push, push, push. Push, get rid of the weights if you need to, but stay with the movements. Push, push. Nice, Jill. Look at how strong. Down, down. Woo. Good, Kristen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that arm there. Up, down, up. This is really an arm workout. We're just adding those legs. 4, breathe. 2, 1. Push it down for 8, 7, 6. This is it. We can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody feel that right here? Yes, yes. Good, Linda. All right, we have another side. All right. So come over to the other side. You can turn around. I don't mind watching the bum. It's fine. Come up onto those toes. Bring the heels together. You are nice and glued together again. So arms are, let's have them facing up to start. We're going to pulse down. Now that you know it, let's just get started. In. Make it smaller. Make it lower. Breathe. Good. I'm noticing I'm not quite in a wide enough second position. Look at yourself. Use Zoom as a tool. Good. Down for 2. In for 2. Down. Whew, beautiful Arabelle. Nice, Sam. 3, 2, hold it here. Palms face down, down, and down. Sorry. Push down. Legs and arms go down at the same time. Whew. I want to know if you don't feel this. Squeeze those glutes, tuck them under again. Watch that alignment. So heavy seat, in, down, in. Oh. Let's do 3 more. 2, 1. Oh, let's bring it back in. Hold it here. Down, up, down, up. Low shoulders, long necks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Good. Again, felt it on this side, I hope. Hopefully a little bit in the legs, in the bum. That would be good. All right. We're going to do just second position heel lifts in a plie. So nice wide second position. Toes are pointing out. Wherever when you slide down, those knees want to go. That's where your feet are. So it's an opening from the hips first, and the knees, and then the feet, okay? So we're just going to do biceps here. So let's get those heels up if you can. In and out. In. Make it slow. In. If ever these levers are too long, you're going to bring the arms down, the elbows down, and bring it in here. If that gets to be too much, put those weights down, put those cans of soup down, whatever you have. Let's pulse it down for 2, and up for 2. Down, and in, down. Keeping those heels high. Can we get lower? And in. Shoulders down, and in for 2. Down. Nice, Karen. In. Down. In. Allison, great. 4, 3. Sorry, Allison's not here. And 1. Out and in. Out. Out. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 4, 3, 2, hold it out, pulse it up, 8, 7, soft arms, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, roll those arms, shake it out. We haven't done push-ups yet. Let's drop down for a set of push-ups. You can do them on the bench, on a bed, chair, toes, knees, hinged waist. You pick where you need to be today. So let's start with, we're gonna do 4 down, so take your time. 4 up. Let's try to use all 4 counts, and I am gonna count for you. Nice wide arms, goalpost arms. Your chest never needs to go below those elbows. So try to keep it parallel to the elbows. Wider than your mat, if you have a mat, going long ways, not my way. All right, let's do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, up for 4. 4, take your time. 2, 1, again, 4s. 3, 2, goalpost arms, 4, 3, watch that the head is in alignment. Keep going, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. And up for 4, 3, 2, and 1, down, 4, 3, and 1, push up, 4, 3, take your time, 3 and 1, down for 3, 2, 1, push it up, 3, 2, 1, push it up, 3, 2, 1, push it up, 3, 1, push it up, twos, down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up, keep going. Your back should be nice and flat, no arch in it. If you feel like an arch is starting to come into it, regress, come onto the knees, or bend at the waist. Take breaks when you need it, but try to jump right back in if you can. All right, let's take this. 2 singles, ready? Down, squeeze, down. Go at your own pace, but I want you to finish 4 more. 3, 2, hold it down, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick child's pose, and we're gonna get off these shoulders, give them a quick break. All right, come off of them, shake it out. Since we're here, let's just knock out our tricep push-ups. So now, the thumbs are gonna face forward on the side, likely of your head. What that's gonna do, it's gonna bring those elbows in and your armpits in so that you can really get that $100 bill to never come out of the armpits. Okay, you can do these on the toes, on your chair, on the knees, or even with this hinged hip. And if you have hinged hips, you're gonna push down, push into those hands as much as you can. Pull the shoulders back. If you want a little bit harder, you're gonna tuck those toes underneath. Hands are right underneath those shoulders, and let's go. 3 and 1. 3, 2, 1. Push it up. 3, don't let that $100 bill. Let go out of the armpits. 2, 1. Push up. 3, 2, 1. Push up. 3. Push up. 3. And up. Let's take it to twos. Down for 2. Up for 2. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Watch the arch in the back. If you feel that arch, regress a little bit. We want good form. That lower lumbar needs to be protected. Up. Can we do singles? Down, up, down, squeeze. Elbows to the back. And hold this one down. Pulse. 8, 7, shoulders away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, that belly. Since we're on the belly, let's be super women and men. We're gonna reach out with those arms. Head is gonna be looking just over your nose, so a little bit of a diagonal. We're gonna squeeze those legs together. They're one piece. Head, you're gonna pull the shoulders From here, let's lift the legs up and down. You're gonna keep the hands here for a second, really focusing on the glutes, on the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, trying to get the thighs as high off the ground as you can, looking down at that floor. When you're ready, you can lift one arm, the other arm, or both arms at the same time, and down, up, down. Try to get the belly button off of the floor in our own minds. Good. Up, up. Hold this one up there. From here, you're gonna pull the hands back to the side of your chest and come up just a little bit. And then we're gonna reach out and go down. Squeeze up and down. Squeeze up, down, up, and up, and up. Let's go for our swim. Extend your right arm, left arm, back by your chest. Let's swim. Legs can come up. If you need to bring them down, feel free. Really pulling that arm, the hand down to your chest, and then coming around, chest and around. Work in the back. Hold the arms out there, palms face each other, flutter kick. Shoulders down, your spine. 4, point the toes. 2, 1. Good, hands underneath the chest. Sit back in one more quick child's pose. Good. Let's come on back up to all fours. You're gonna tuck those toes. Knees are right underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck those toes. Hips come up, push back into a first downward dog. Slide those shoulders down the spine. Push the feet into the floor. Push those hands away from the floor. Heads trying to get in between your biceps. Flat back. Heels really trying to stretch down. Breaking the floor. Good. From here, bend the knees. Float or step the feet to the hands. Let's soften those knees. Grab the elbows, just rock side to side. Hang heavy, ragdoll. And release those arms. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Good. 2 big arm rolls. Beautiful. One more big arm roll. All right, April's not here, but we're gonna do the April. Grab your light weights. We're gonna do it a little bit different today. So we're still gonna have our feet right underneath our hips. You guys can just start practicing this. There's a slight movement in the waist, side to side. You're trying to keep your hips pretty still. They're gonna move a little bit. Shoulders are down. So that's our first move. Second move, we're just gonna do 45 seconds of the deadlifts. We're gonna do double deadlifts to start with. So that means both legs on the ground. So from the side, my hands are resting, my palms and weights are resting on my thighs. You're gonna roll the shoulders back, tuck those hips under, soften your knees ever so slightly. I want the hands to stay engaged with the legs, hinging forward. You only have to go to about your kneecaps, squeezing to come up. You're gonna feel this in the back of the leg and the hamstring. The second round, we're still doing the punches, all 3 rounds. Second round, we're gonna do single leg deadlift and come up, just the same leg. Third round, we'll switch to the other dead leg lift. All right, I have my clock. I'm gonna stick it over here. You have, that's perfect. All right, so let's everybody get in your position. Roll those shoulders back, feet right underneath the hips. Soften the knees, tuck those hips under. Feel that anchor in the core, go. 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Punch, punch. This is called an AMRAP. It's as many reps as possible. So this is at your pace, but challenge yourself. Try and get in as many as we can with good form, squeezing those glutes. Good. We're already halfway through. Feel free. You might want to, I'm going to switch to heavier weights. These are my 3s. I think I'm going to go to 5s. Keep going. 12 more seconds left. Shoulders are low. Make sure you don't bring them up to the ears. It's going to cause some neck problems, shoulder problems. 5 more seconds, and then the double deadlift, regular deadlift. All right, hands on the thighs, ready, go. Down for 2, squeeze up for 2. Keep on going, soften those knees. Slide down, a little bit slower. Down for 2, up for 2. This is gonna make it a little bit easier today. Instead of those overhead presses, down for 2, but really working the back. And we are almost ready for round 2. Actually, let's go 45 seconds here. I'm changing my mind all the time. Down for 2, up for 2. 5 more seconds, we'll get ready for those punches. Feel that hamstring. And come on, back up. Soften the knees, tuck those hips under, go. 45 seconds. High elbows. When you start getting fatigued, you can bring it down. You can get rid of those weights. Listen to your body, but always challenge it. Nothing should ever hurt. Should be uncomfortable. How many can we get in? I'd love to see if we can get a little bit breathless. After this 45 seconds, we only have 15 more seconds. We go a little bit faster, a little bit more in control. Good, keep going. Should be breathing out of the mouth now. Squeeze those glutes. Good, single deadlift. Let's get that left leg back. You can always use it as a kickstand if you can't quite balance. And up, down for 2, same leg, up for 2. Soften that right leg. Down for 2. Good. Beautiful. Keep going. Work that balance. Pick a point that you can stare at up and down the wall, but straight in front of you. We only have 5 more seconds. 1 more set. This is working balance too. Let's go. Punch it out. 45 seconds. Engage that core. Belly button to the spine. Elbows high. Soften those knees right underneath the hips. I'm getting sweaty. Exhale. Every time you punch out. Good. We have 20 more seconds. Then the other side, single leg deadlift. Oh, go Allie. Nice, Linda. Oh my God, Arabelle. Kristen. Beautiful, Sam. 5 seconds. How much more can we get in? And switch. Other side. Stabilize, soften that left leg. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down. Working the balance. Maybe balance doesn't feel quite as solid on one side as it did on the other. This side's harder for me. Every day, balance is different. Try to spread the toes on the ground. Doing this on a mat and carpet is a lot harder too than on a gym floor and a mat. You're more unstable. Good. Couple more. Down for 2, up for 2. Softening that standing leg. Whoop, lost my balance. And that's okay. We have to give each other, ourselves, some slack. 3, 2. Let's do 1 more down and up. And up. Good. We're done with that. Beautiful. All right. Let's come to do the bar. So grab, we'll do, how about some light weights? Actually, let's feel strong. I'm gonna go 5s. You guys can pick which ones you want. You can start heavy and go lighter from there. We're gonna come into our side standing position. We're gonna be really, really long. So coming maybe about a foot from your steady surface or your chair. I'm gonna back this up so you can see my arms just a little bit better. Okay, you can see more of the room too. So from here, your heels are gonna come together in a first position. We're gonna reach out with our top arm. Let's everybody start with their left arm above their head. Looks like everybody is. I'll get this right at some point. Okay, that looks like it might work. You guys see all my sweat on my face? It's a lot. So we have a first position, heels together. I can't see my feet. Can you guys see my feet? Yes? Okay, extend over, extend that left leg out, soften that supporting leg. From here, all we're doing is a side leg lift. Just start, right? So just getting the feel for that. You're pointing the toes. When you're ready, we're gonna crunch in, extend, in, bending that knee, elbow to knee, in, extend. Oh, my foot keeps cramping. That will happen. Just let it shake out and out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Good, 4, 3. We're gonna stay pretty upright with that knee and elbow together. Hold it here. Squeeze, squeeze. So a little bit upright. You should be able to balance, not leaning so much. Good. Oh, come on, Mr. Rowe. You can do it, you can do it. Your wife's pretty strong. I would not take her on. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Now, we're gonna come back into that side position. Your toes should be pointing me. You can place that weight on your thigh. Leg lift. Let's soften the right leg. Up and down. Can we balance? Beautiful. Let's make it smaller with the leg. Up, down. Only an inch. Up, up. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 5. Shoulders down. 2, 1. Hold it here. Circle. Get lower in that standing leg. Go the other way. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 4, 2. Hold it here. Flex the foot. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. In, extend, in. Keeping that line, you're drawing that imaginary line. I'm not breaking the plane, right? In and out. In with the flex foot, push out. Push with that heel. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Pulse at 8, 7, up, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake that out. We're just gonna go to the other side. So we're gonna come close, maybe 2 feet to the bar. It's gonna be a little different because I have a wall now. I'm gonna come out a little bit farther. We're gonna extend, but I want you to pull those shoulders down. Point the toes. They're turned out slightly, but probably more, I don't know, to like maybe a 20-degree turnout from directly front. Ready? Lift up, down. Let's soften that standing leg. How far can you reach over? I really want this whole side to be open. 4, 3, soften the left leg, point that right leg. Good, from here, in, extend, in. Good. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. Oops. I'm breaking my wall. Soften that leg. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Pulse, squeeze it together. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Soften that left leg. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna keep that leg up. Let's place that extra weight. You can always get rid of that weight. You don't have to have it. My toes now are pointing toward you guys. Soften deeply into that left leg. Up an inch, down an inch. Toes are pointed. If you can, take that arm off. Up. Let's make it smaller. Up an inch, down an inch. Get 1 inch lower into the standing leg. Beautiful. Don't forget to breathe. Good. 4, 3, 2, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring it in. Push it out. Flex the foot. Flex that heel. In, push. In, push. How are we on time? Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Point the toes. Circle. Around. It's slow. 2, and 1. Go the other way. 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2. Flex it. 8, 7, 6. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Linda, did you feel that? Arabelle, feel that? Good. Let's come into a nice figure 4. Open up these hips. You can grab something sturdy if you need to. So ankle right on that thigh or you're outside of the shin. We're going to sit down. Whew, I'm tight from that. If you want to try to balance, come into your prayer. Good. We'll do one more balance today. We'll do a nice tree pose as well. Then we'll come down onto the floor. We've got 12 more minutes. Roll those shoulders back and down. Engage the core. Drop 1 more inch into that booty. Great job, you guys. This should feel really, really good. I know it does for me. Good, let's slowly come up. While we're here, let's just place that same left foot. You can have it as a kickstand down on the ground for your tree. You can have it on the inside of the calf. If you want, do not put it anywhere near your knee, but you can help it up if you can't quite get it up higher, if you want it there. So we can really balance. So we can stay here with our tree pose. You can start extending and growing the tree. If you're with me, I want you to, well, or if you're anywhere, pull those shoulders down no matter where you are. Push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Your eye gaze is slightly toward the corner of your room, maybe a little lower. Feeling sun on the face, feeling these branches growing. You're so tall, pulling up out of the ground, trying to reach up to the sun. You can even bring the branches up higher, pulling the shoulders down. Good. Let's bring those hands into prayer center and slowly bring that leg down. Let's do the other side. So cross over that foot into your figure 4, sitting nice and low. Beautiful. Every exhale, get a little deeper into that muscle. We're holding this for hopefully at least 5 breaths. Nice, big, deep, long breaths. It should be about 30 seconds. Let's do 2 more nice big breaths. Get a little deeper if you can. Last breath. Let's start going into that tree. So we're just gonna pop on up. You can place that kickstand on the floor. Tuck those hips under wherever you are. Leave a heavy seat, shoulders back and down, or bring that leg up. Your tree trunk. Ooh, one side might feel different. Spread the toes on the ground. Push those hips forward. Open up the hips. You can grow the tree. You can stay in prayer. We'll go ahead and grow the tree. 5 deep breaths. Shoulders down. One more deep breath. Good. Bring that back to center. One more big breath up. Let's just hinge forward, flat back. All the way down. Now soften those knees. Pedal out the legs, right and left. And slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time. We are gonna come down, put my clock down here. We're gonna come down to the floor. And I will bring you a little closer again. Grab your band for me, please. All right. Coming onto the floor. All right, we're gonna place, to start, the band just above the knees. Come in a little closer even. There we go. How's everybody feeling? Good, good, good. All right, band above the knees to start. We're gonna first work on our hip bridges. So we haven't really gotten these hamstrings yet. We're gonna dig today our heels into the ground as much as you can. You're gonna lay on your back. So coming nice and down. You can, if you want, place these hands up. Oh, my headband's coming up. You can place those hands above your shoulders, but really pull those shoulders down. Let's push that lower lumbar down into the mat before we lift those hips up to the ceiling. From here, I want some tension on that band. So feel like that band hopefully is strong enough that it's about hip width apart, and we're just gonna pulse it up. So we're working on these abductors at the same time as our hamstrings and our glutes by pulling that band apart. Up, 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 up. Good. 8, digging those heels in. You can bring those heels in a little bit more too if you want. 8, 7, 6. Good. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. From here, we're gonna have it up. We're gonna open those knees out to the side, bring it back to parallel, and come down an inch. Don't come down to the mat though, so it's up, abductor, in and down, up, open, in. I feel like we should have weights. I'm gonna grab my weights. If you guys wanna grab weights, go for it. Why not, right? Up, open, up, pull down, open, up. Digging those heels into the ground today, something a little different for us. Usually we have toes into the ground. Open to fly, up, pull the elbows straight down. Up, open, up, pull down. I'm starting to feel it in my glutes. It's amazing what a band does. That little extra resistance, that little extra time under tension. Hold it up. We're gonna pulse it up, 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 up. Just straight up with the hips. Let's open those arms out to the side. Pulse it up, up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. For now, let's place these hands on the ground. We're gonna extend that left leg out. Your foot can be flat on the floor now. On the right, your right foot is flat on the floor. From here, we are gonna lift it up, up, up. Stretching that band, just lifting the hips. Hips up, hips up. Good, 8, 7, just an isometric hold, really on that right glute. 3, 2, 1, let's switch it. Good, flexing that foot, up, up. Really squeeze this glute that is supporting you. Good, up with the hips, up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back down to the floor. Let's come onto our toes now. And now we're gonna work those abductors again. We're gonna open and bring it back to center. Open, let's grab those weights. Open, center, flies. Open, soften the elbows. Hips remain high the whole time. Open, don't drop the hips. If you feel like you want to get rid of those weights, please do that. You can still open and close and work the pecs without weights. 4, 3, inhale, exhale. Hold it up there, pulse it up. Open those legs up. Now the knees are diagonal. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Let's bring those down. Beautiful. Let's just keep these right around our above our knees. Let's start working some abs. Then I think we might finish with some more legs if we have time. So feet hip width apart. You can have those legs up at the ceiling, and if you want it a little harder, place that band around just above the ankles, if you can see that. Good. From here, we're just lifting up and down. Let's pull those legs, they're static, apart. So keeping the legs mobile, soften the knees. You can support that head, but please don't pull on the neck or the head. It's just to support. Exhale, up. Hold this one up there. Let's reach for the opposite toes and back. Reach, staying up. Trying not to bring the shoulders back down to the ground. Your option is bending at the knees and just reaching outside. The other option is coming up and down. So find where you need to be. It's deliberate. Ooh, my band got slack. Did anybody else's band get slack? Don't let it. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're gonna bend the knees, drop them over to the left side. I really want you to open up that chest. So it should be like a nice little stretch, but now from here, we're gonna pick it up. So up, up, up. Your knees can be slightly off the ground. I want you to feel this top hip and waist area. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, let's just switch it around to the other side. Your band's not really doing anything right now, by the way. Up, up, up. Supporting that head and neck if you need it. Please don't pull on it though. Keep going. Good. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, let's just grab the backs of our hamstrings. We're going to come into a little boat pose. Okay, almost out of time. So let's have, you have one option with the heels down onto the ground. I want you to bring the belly back to the spine. So you have this nice C curve. You can stay here. This is option 1, leaning back as far as you feel comfortable. If you feel any tweaking in that lower lumbar, come up just 1 more inch. So pushing. Now I want you to, the next option is to bring those feet up, holding this boat pose. Let's pull that band so that it's taut. We're not opening up the legs. The next option is straightening the legs and holding in here. Pull those shoulders down. Chest is trying to go up to the diagonal of the room. Breathe. And now we're gonna crunchy frog it in, so and back. Option one, you're bringing the knees in and out on the forearms. Option two, you're just bringing the arms in and out. Option three, you're extending, bring it in. Extend, inhale. Try to keep the band taut. It's a little bit different than what we normally do. Coming up into a ball. Crunchy frogs. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll onto your back. We're going to place the hands underneath the hips. Let's get those feet hip width apart. Taut band. Reverse crunches up to the ceiling. Exhale, inhale. Try not to bring them over your head. You're trying to get those feet up to the ceiling. So it doesn't look like this, which I don't see anybody doing. You guys look great. Can we get them to go up a little bit more? Really working that lower abdominal cavity. Let's bring it down. When we bring it down, let's resist it. 2 more. 2 and 1. Good. Let's go ahead, place that band on one arch of the foot. Let's start with our left leg if you can. We're going to extend the right leg down on the ground. We're done, by the way. Great job today. Let's get our stretch. So we're using this like a towel. You can soften this left knee. We're going to bring it in a little bit closer every exhale. 5 big breaths. Opening up the back of the leg. 3 more. Good. I hope you guys feel as good as I do. Last one on this side. We're just going to cross this leg over the midline. So let's switch hands and put it in the opposite hand if you don't have it there already. We're going to cross that leg over. We're going to have the left arm out into a T. Whew. Keeping the shoulders down on the ground and looking over that opposite shoulder. Just opening up now, everything in that hip, girdle. Soften the legs still. Not fully bent. Big breaths. Bring that back up. You might have to bend the knee a little bit to bring it back in. Straighten it back up. Now let's extend that right arm out and the left leg opens up, keeping both hips down onto the ground. So don't try to come over and pick this hip up. We really want to stabilize this right hip down into the ground. If you need a little bit more, walk your hands down the band a little bit. You'll need 2 hands to do that or else it'll snap out, but certainly try that. Come back to the top and we're just gonna switch legs. Good, extend that lower leg. Ooh, this side is tighter. Every exhale, get a little bit closer. 5 breaths. This should feel amazing. I know for me it does. Did too many jump lunges, I think, the other day, and it was sore in my glutes. Last inhale and exhale. Let's take the band in that opposite hand, cross your leg over the midline, keeping a nice soft leg, looking over the opposite shoulder. All right. Bring that leg back up to center. Opening it up, switching hands. Back to T arms. Keep both hips on the floor. You can look forward or across, it doesn't matter. In this one, you get that leg a little closer every exhale. Just keeping both hips down and stabilized. Good, let's bend that knee in, release that band. Let's roll over onto our bellies. I'm gonna roll over toward you. Hands are gonna be right at the chest, right underneath your shoulders. Head's looking forward, pull the shoulders down, squeeze those legs in, and mini cobra up. Good. You don't need to look up. That's hard on the neck. Keep the neck in alignment. Pull those shoulders down even more. And bring it down. Come up onto all fours and sit back into child's pose, last one of the day. Sit back into those heels. You can open up the knees to relieve some of the knee pressure. Walk those arms over to the left, right hand on top. Opening up the side. Walk it back over to the right. Left hand on top. Nice big breaths. Back to the front. Reach both hands out a little bit more. Really stretching the shoulders. And come up onto all fours. Let's tuck those toes under. Hips come up. Sit back, downward dog. Last one of the day. Push the heels down into the ground. Bend at the knees and float or step the feet to the hands. Last ragdoll. Soften the knees, rock side to side. Hang heavy, feel that stretch in the back of the legs. And roll up one vertebrae at a time. That's the last one. Big breath up. Pull down, squeezing those shoulder blades. Give yourself a giant squeeze. Pull the shoulders down. Let's drop the head over to the right side. Down to the front. Over to the left. Back to the center. One more big inhale up. Pull down. Switch arms with that hug. Gonna feel different. And over to the left with the head. Down to the front. To the right. And back up. Release those arms. 2 big shoulder rolls. You are in your position for the day. Thank you guys so much for your time. You are amazing. And hope to see you next time.